Hello, Denver, Colorado. Dan Hopper, Keller Williams Downtown, your Denver real estate advocate. Hey, listen, I'm going to be putting on a couple YouTube videos kind of addressing the same thing. Today we're going to talk about the buyer side of it. And what we really want to address is it's not so much as the meeting of the minds as much as it is what really matters. And how do we get there to be a competitive home buyer in today's market? And we can put all the things we want to in front of you, the pre-approval process you got to go through. We can give you books that says, hey, if you're a first-time buyer, this is what you're going to do. We can provide all those details. But here's where we want to start. We want to start right here in the mind, getting the right mindset, your attitude, finding out what really is the most important thing out there. Sorry, I had to adjust my screen. It looks a little crooked. Anyway, so let's address the buyer today, and let's talk about the attitude. And what do I mean by that? Well, we do all the steps that your broker agent requires you to do to be competitive. But at the same time, I can tell you that 30 plus years in this business, I've never had to work objections to the point that I beat them to death. The house sold itself. So if the seller did all their things properly, the house sold itself to the buyer. I didn't have to twist arms. I didn't have to try to handle objections. But what we do, we try to navigate through those objections so that we're pinpointing what is the most important priorities. There should be probably 3. Now, you also have to understand what kind of a market you're in. We're in a very, very tight, hot Denver market today. Values have gone, the highest that they've ever been in history. So it also has created a lack of inventory. So buyers, you really got to be prepared, and you have to sometimes bite the bullet on some things and decide again, maybe some things aren't as much of a priority as you thought. So we're looking at needs versus wants, and there is a difference. Needs, well, maybe you need a payment to satisfy your financial requirements. So we got to get you prepared, get you the right finance program for that. But there are going to be some wants. In other words, I want that. I want that home. That home means a lot to me. That location means a lot to me. That view means a lot to me. So we decide, what are the needs? What are the wants? I got to have a 4-bedroom, guys. I've got 3 kids. Got to have 4 bedrooms. So we look at these things. But do you have the view that you want? Maybe that's your priority. Or your priority is my payment's got to be $1,800 a month or less. Okay, then we got to find the right property. We got to make it work for you. So those are things that we look at, and we want to again make sure that we're finding the right attitude for you. Up here, get in the right mindset, be competitive, and when you find the right home, you will know it. You don't need me to twist your arm and say, "Hey, man, if you don't get this now, it's the end of the world." No, we're here to help be a problem solver for you. What can we do to make it work for you that's going to make sense? So, again, get the mindset right. Understand what are your priorities. Because some of them you may not have that you think's a priority, but when you really put the nuts and bolts to it, that's not the priority. What is the priority is let's get you into home ownership. Let's find the right location. Let's find the one that will handle your living requirements, and hopefully it'll handle your financial requirements. But at the same time, not only do we handle those need requirements, let's handle your wants. Because when it comes down to it, I'll guarantee you, it will be the emotional want of what you're going to buy. Dan Hopper, you got questions? Call me, 303-521-0984. Jump on my website, danhopper.com, danhopper.com, and we'll probably post it here on the video so that you can see it right there. You guys have a good day. We'll talk to you later. And don't forget to give us a call. Looking forward to hearing from you.